Tremble in my presence.
Hey guys, in today's video, I will be playing one of the recently buffed hero, Phoveus. A lot of players are using the mana or magic power build on Phoveus, which to me is not the best choice. As you can see, Phoveus deals a lot of damage with his spammable skill 1, and even more on minions, and by the way, his skill 1 has no spell vamp penalty like most magic AoE skills, which only has a portion of it. In fact, his skills enjoy a 100% spell vamp ratio, and this change was actually not mentioned in the lifesteal and spell vamp adjustments updates patch. Ever since the update, his skills enjoy a 100% spell vamp ratio, and many people remain unaware of it, but not me. This is because it was something I suggested the developers to implement, because most magic fighters are not given spell vamp penalty like mages. Given the fact that he is such a forgotten fighter, this change will not hurt too much. These are my recommended build and emblem setups. The magic version of the War Axe is the core item of this build. It synergizes with his playstyle a lot more than the usual burst build. Oh yeah, as I mentioned in my old community post, I'm doing a giveaway for a Starlight membership in all of my non-shorts video. I have added a secret code in this video, and if you leave a comment along with your thoughts on this video, you will get a chance to win, so pay attention on the code.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
I see the
At first, I wanted to try to pressure Minceter because Phoveus definitely has more damage than him right from the start. However, I had no choice but to abort my mission the moment I noticed Angela decided to start with the EXP lane to reach level 2 earlier. I will avoid taking the hits from the enemies, and even use my spell for survival in order to not give them the first blood, while at the same time making sure my level 2 will not be delayed. That flame shot was necessary, otherwise I would have been stunned and killed.
Well played!
By looking at Minceter's movement, you can clearly tell he is overconfident. In fact, I don't have much to worry about as Angela is no longer here. With just one hit from skill 1, now both of our HP is even. I will either be able to force him to retreat, or be the one who get the first blood here due to my sustainability.
Launch attack! Well played! Ult is ready.
Here, my food has come to me, but it is not the right time to engage, because my teammates are all focused on other tasks. I will just stick back to my lane for now. I was pretty clear that Minceter has his ult, but I did not hesitate to start the fight because he was in my territory. Since he was forced to use his ult, he basically has lesser damage now because he needs some items. I'm just waiting for Minceter to use up his regular skills as I have learned his overconfident pattern. He will definitely think the turret can help him get the kill. So greedy. If I were him, I would have recall. Now that I've got my main damage item, I will go with other CDR and sustained defense items, because they are important for his playstyle of constantly casting his skill 1 when without ult, also crucial for his survivability. As you can see, we are actually having the upper hand in the early game. But good things like this won't last forever. When you have the opportunity, try to push the mid lane's outer turret, as it opens up a lot of the map for your team. I know I have left my lane for quite some time, but the middle turret works more. This Minceter wasted so many skills. Now, do you see what I meant when I said the sustained build Phoveus is much better than the conventional build? There is no way a Phoveus with the usual build would have made it out alive. Now, I will finally fulfill my overdue duty to push my bottom lane. My goal is simple. I will just ignore the tickles from Minceter. He was so desperate and helpless. This guy does not change his pattern at all, although he was so low in farm. He does not pay attention to the map. I'll show you what was happening earlier. As you can see from the mini-map, most of my teammates were pushing the middle lane. It takes a short time for them to visit the bottom lane. If only he had map awareness, he will know backup is coming to help me. Not that I need it, but it is what it is. That just tickles, thanks to the insane amount of spell vamp and the built-in shield from skill 1. Phoveus has two ways of sustaining himself. Unlike Ruby or Esmeralda, they only have either one. This is where the enemies are starting to make a comeback. Since I'm our team's only frontline, Dirith went for pure damage build. By the way, in case you didn't notice, I'm only getting my second magic item after getting those utility defense gears, because Phoveus already has enough damage to begin with. This is also why I view damage build Phoveus as an overkill. This nutty heal and shield really makes me think of him as a combination of Ruby and Esmeralda. If you are a user for any of these two, maybe you would like to try out Phoveus using my way. Even though I was dying, I felt so fun to watch my HP going up and down. So satisfying, but I really need to stop throwing the game. This Minceter really needs to stop thinking he will kill me without his team around. He is straight up wasting one of the best skills for team fights. Claude is really getting scary. Upon realizing this, I decided to choose Blade Armor as my last item. The enemies realized from the previous fights, by taking me down, they will have an easier time to deal with my other teammates. So it was definitely a right call for them to use all their ults on me first. They are also doing some really big mistakes knowing your front line is dead. You should not enter the bushes where no one will be ready to cover you. Xavier was pissed. I know that because it is what I feel too. When the headless chicken in my team just dive in randomly, I must not disappoint my teammates. We will definitely not lose this game.
You hear the darkness speak its whispered tongue?
Ally has slain Lord.
To be honest, I was really laughing at this moment, which is why I stopped moving. What do you say, luck or skill? This moment was so funny. Angela was clearly just mad at Benedetta and not lagging. She probably was typing and trash-talking this Benedetta though. My job is done. My teammates will now do the cleanup. It's fine if I die here, but I will try to buy some time for them to reach here. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it or learned something new, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for always supporting. I will see you in the next one. Peace!